And whenever
Giacche, Giacche at
whenever
Uso motociclistico. What does it mean? These are the jacker. These are the type of jacker they use. These are those jackets they use in driving motorcycle, even ciclo motor. You see them, there's this particular type of jacket they normally wear. It is made aposta. It is made to protect them, especially in accident time. Now what they said, this particular jacket guarantees con un'adeguata protezione all'abrasione. What do you mean abrasione? Abrasione means scratching. It gives them adequate protection whenever this. Abrasione means when they scratch on the ground. In caso di scivolamento sull'asfalto. Scivolamento means whenever they slip and fall on the ground. Is it clear? Why? Because this particular jacket, quanto hanno inserti rigidi. What is inserti rigidi? It is the way they sew it. That inserti means not insert. Inserti rigidi means it has a very very strong sewing. The way they sew it is very very strong. The way they sew the jacket, it is made in a very very strong way. Rigidi means anything that is rigid, anything that is strong. Protettivi in corrispondenza dell'articolazione. Guys, now let's say they sew the cloth everywhere, everywhere, and people that make this jacket, they're very, very intelligent. That's why these things are very costly. All these type of jackets, they made them in a way that they protect their veins. They protect the veins that they make this particular jacket. Now, those jackets are made in a way that they said sono rigidi in corrispondenza delle articolazioni. What is articolazione? The nerves. Are you following me now? All right. Gli indumenti ad uso motociclistico omologati sono sottoposti a prove di resistenza. Now, guys, watch. What is prova di resistenza? Now, all these type of materials, whenever they make them, especially these things that goes on the road, cask or this thing, they make them undergo some test. And they call this test property resistance. It's very important. They will make it. They will make it to undergo some certain type of test that is very very strong, and they want to see the level. They call it limited the fatigue limit. They want to see the limit the thing will break. Is it clear? They do the same thing also to this Giacche ad uso motociclistico. Is it clear? And the property resistance that they normally make it go is what? Taglio e abrasione. What is taglio? Tearing. I don't know how they do the test, but the test has to do with tearing, taglio. That be tearing, taglio. What is abrasione? Scratching. Think about it. Abrasione da impatto. Let's continue. Non è vero che, these are false. Non è vero che non sono previste per uso estivo. It is very false if you say all these motociclistical are not being used for watch. Non è vero. It is false for you to say they are not also used for summertime. Estivo means summertime. So it is very false if you say they don't use all these things even for summertime. Is it clear now? Because you can wear it in summertime. Even with hot sun, those people too, they wear them. Non è vero che devono essere unicamente di colore nero. It is very false for you to say all those jackets now only black color. Guys, it is false. It's not true that it's only black color. Per essere omologata, for it to be registered, it's not true that it has to be only black. Non è vero che sono sottoposte a prove di resistenza e lavaggio. Now, remember, the prove di resistenza, waiting they go, now waiting. Natalio and abrasione. This is, I'm telling you, it sounds funny. If you don't bring out your jotter, we've entered this last part. If you are listening to me and you know the jottings down, I would advise you to just leave the class. Because this last part, you have to be jotting things down. In case you have questions, you stop me immediately. If you don't stop me, I go further. Remember, the test where this particular motorcycle they go, now waiting, taglio. It normally undergoes test of taglio and abrasione. Taglio means they will check if it will tear. I don't know how they do the test, but you have to check whether it can resist tearing. Next one it goes is abrasione. Abrasione means, it is when they scratch for ground. They want to see what will happen. Now they say, non è vero that the prova di resistenza waiting they go na lavaggio. Are you following? Lavaggio means washing. Na faso. Is there any question, guys?
hello sir, this the third under the uso, the third law. I don't understand that well. Sir.
Which one? Okay, no, is it non è vero? Are we talking about non è vero?
Yeah, solo
Right.
sottoposti a prove di
Allora,
resistenza
yes.
lavaggio. I don't understand.
Now, remember, first of all, I told you guys that the law, the test, this particular jacker, it undergo. Now, two tests. The first one is taglio. What is taglio? Taglio means tearing. The first they will hold them, check what I go tear. Think about it. They might because some of this when they produce this thing, they normally they will check the fatigue limit to check the limit. That's why sometimes when you buy clothes, they will tell you even the sometimes you see that they will even write it there that under this particular temperature, This cloth they will tell you the temperature you need to wash that cloth. Because if you go more than that temperature, the cloth might tear. The cloth might spoil. You see it now. So these are the tests, because those people, they've made this, the people that produce it, they've already done some tests, and they can't write the number there. That's the same thing here. They not told us here that it is not true that one of the tests that this Giacche normally goes through is what? Lavaggio. Is it clear now? Lavaggio, no. The test it undergoes is what? Taglio and abrasion. Taglio means tearing. Abrasion means when you scratch on the ground. Is it clear? For example, now somebody got accident and you scratch on the ground, they will see whether it will tear. If you want to gain more knowledge about this thing, you can go to YouTube, check tests that this particular motorcycle people they go through with their jacket. You will see it and you understand more. That one of the tests they go through is what? Some of these things they will check if they'll put dumb baby. They will check if when accidents happen, they want to see whether the jacket will tear. Is it clear now? All right. That's what it means here. So it is false for you to say one of the prova de resistance that this thing goes is lavaggio. All right, guys. That's it. Now we're about to see the last part. Poggia tester. What is Poggia tester? Poggia tester is that particular thing where you rest your head. In your wonderful car, that particular place where they rest your head, they call it Poggia tester. Watch. Il Poggia tester è un dispositivo di sicurezza, first of all. It's an equipment for safety. It's an equipment for safety. Think about it, guys. There is something called, we'll soon see it here, it's called colpo di frusta. What is this colpo di frusta? Now, think about it. If let's say, somebody just came out of the road suddenly, and you can't hold brake, remember your body will go back. Do you know that mistakenly, if your neck go back, your neck can even tear from the back. If you mistakenly go back with your head with a force, you can even break your neck. That Poggia tester is made in a way that it protects your neck. They said, il Poggia tester is a safety dispositivo, means equipment. They say it's a safety equipment. Watch. Se viene regolato correttamente. If you regulate it correctly, watch. Both in altezza che in inclinazione, both in the height and the way you take angular. They said è utile per prevenire il colpo di frusta. Colpo di frusta means, now this particular word na metaphor, na idiom. For example, you know when you carry cane, koboko, when you carry koboko, you flog somebody, they call it colpo di frusta. Now imagine your head do that kind of thing. You know, it's a metaphor. They call it, in Italian, they call it colpo di frusta. Frusta means cane. So imagine your head can't go back like this. Your head even your neck can even tear from the neck. Is it clear now? So the Poggia tester there helps to prevent all this. It's a safety prevention. Let's continue. Non è vero che, watch, it's faster for you to say, è utile per rilassare la muscolatura. Guys, when you are driving, no go rest your head for that place. Say, may you rest. You are driving. That thing is not made for you to rest your neck. It's made to prevent, it's safety, this thing, yes. It's made to prevent your neck, especially from colpo di frusta. So it's not made to relax your neck. Even though that all these modern cars what they make now, even they get car where they even massage. Well, these are different things actually. They can say non è vero che è utile per rilassare la muscolatura durante la guida. It is fast for you to say this particular Poggia tester is used to relax your muscles when you are driving. It is fast. So, is there any question, guys? All right, students, we don't finish this particular topic. We're about to enter a topic that is very, very important also. Patente di guida, sistemas, and all these things. Now, our advice, how many of us there here? See, we are 7 of us, and the number might be going down more. If you're in this class, let me see people that are here. Mrs. Elus, very serious student. Okay, Mrs. Sonia, very serious student. Mr. Jeff, Mr. Jeffrey, Mr. Justice, Mr. Win, okay.
Good evening, sir.
All right.
I'm just crazy now. I want to come back to that. Most time when they call me to answer questions, I have to stop check before I answer question. Before I stop,
joke.
For another person.
No,
every time like that.
What I mean, be say.
Every time like that. Joke. For me, I know. For me, I'm not the happy. And at 7 o'clock, we they close.
Chai.
Exactly 7 o'clock, I'll be on top of bike for 2 hours.
So how your quiz they be? How your quiz they be? How you finding your quiz? Because I see they join for there, they join here. How you finding it, sir?
Yeah, I will try. Any topic they do, they only do a quiz on it. So sometimes not they do. Yesterday, the second class I know it because I go help my friend park. So that's it. So I never
Well,
do quiz for that one.
it is
Thank you.
well. So I will check your quiz more now. The most important, remember, I don't teach you now. Now
Okay.
take study a lot. If you don't understand these things, you can make a call. You can call somebody. For example, I can even get, for example, you can call Mrs. Sonia. You can call Mr. Justice. You get people here with it. Even you can even call Mrs. Elus. Mrs. Elus get a style. Where I appreciate her style a lot. I won't lie to you. Her style is slow, but it makes it's very it's very very efficient. I'm not gonna lie to you now. I know when she started, and I see the level when don't reach now. But if she continue more, she can even become more better. All right, guys, please let us be studying. We don't finish. We're about to do something very important.
All right.
Norme varie. We don't do norme varie before. Now remember, now they can't put more laws here because we're about to see something very, very serious. Guys, very, very serious. I won't lie to you. This topic is very, very, very important. Let us continue. They can say norme varie. They are about to tell us more laws we need to know. Watch. Rules and regulation. Write it down. È vietato utilizzare un'autoveicolo su strade pubbliche. Quando? Now watch. Your vehicle, what you say you want to get in the month of July, June, July, your patente. They say it is forbidden for you to use that your auto vehicle because auto vehicle, we know the definition of auto vehicle. It is forbidden for you to use your auto vehicle on public road whenever, number one, quando il tuo veicolo non è coperto dall'assicurazione. Guys, what is assicurazione? Insurance. Students, we're about to enter important topic. So if you know something, if you know what is good, please call your friend when you join lesson. Tell him join. They said, quando il veicolo non è coperto dall'assicurazione, you are prohibited to enter into the road. Na vero. Number one, whenever your vehicle, insurance no dey your vehicle, you cannot enter the road because you are a danger to the road and you are a danger to yourself. Because think about it. The reason is this, that you can jam person, you go run. The person where you jam, the person the person there for problem because you don't jam the person. You see it now, and you can't run, you now run away because you are not. This thing is not covering you. So you see now, you've put somebody else in problem. They said that is why they said your vehicle is prohibited to enter into the road whenever insurance is not covering him. Number one, and guys, this I'm telling you, please write it down. Insurance has to do with responsabilità civile. Write it down. I will explain later. Erecia. Insurance have to do with erecia. Responsabilità civile per auto. Now what do you mean? Erecia. Write this word down. Let's continue. Your vehicle is prohibited to enter the road. Watch. Quando non si possiede la patente di guida necessaria per quel tipo di veicolo. Think about it. You are carrying a ciclomotor. Let's say you are driving an autobus and you get patente B. You see now, very wrong. Or you are driving auto carry and you have patente B. Very, very wrong. You see it now. They say you are prohibited to enter into the road when you are not holding the correct patente for that type of vehicle. Number three, è vietato utilizzare un altro veicolo quando non è immatricolato. If that vehicle is not registered, for example, you went and buy your vehicle, who knows where, you no can register your vehicle. You cannot enter into the road because your vehicle has to be registered. You need to do change of ownership if you use vehicle, all these things. Let's continue. Non è vero che è vietato utilizzare un autoveicolo sulle strade pubbliche se non si ha la ricevuta di avvenuto pagamento. Let me tell you guys something. They said, it is falso for you to say è vietato utilizzare un autoveicolo on strade pubbliche, public road, quando that your autoveicolo non ha la ricevuta di avvenuto pagamento. Do you know nobody cares? Nobody cares. Sometimes police go ask you, but it's a very wrong thing actually. For police to even ask you, let me see. They won't even ask you receipt. Nigeria, they ask receipt of your car. Nothing concerning. Check. They don't. It's not. Nobody has the right to come and ask you receipt of your car. Is it clear now? Remember what police can ask you? They can ask you your carta di circolazione, your patente. Is it clear now? All right. Now they can say it is falso for you to say, for you to use your auto vehicle on public road whenever you are not having the ricevuta, the scontrino of say you buy your car. Like nobody cares. Is it clear now? Nobody cares whether you hold the ricevuta of your car. Because what we really need actually is what? Your carta di circolazione, your libretto. Next one. Non è vero che se ha la tagga di prova, se la carta di circolazione è intestata a persone diverse dal conducente, se non si ha il certificato di proprietà. Let me explain these things very well. It is falso for you to say you cannot use your vehicle. Watch. Se ha la tagga di prova. Now, when you buy your wonderful car from July, you now buy a used car. Do you know that for you to transport that car from that point where you buy them to on that point, you need what they call tagger. What is tagger? Tagger means plate number. You need a temporary plate number. Because let's say maybe you want to go register the vehicle now from that place. You go buy them, but you want to go register them from somewhere. So you need what they call a temporary plate number to go and carry it. Is it clear now? So they say it is faster for you to say you cannot use a plate number. You can use a temporary plate number. They call it tagger di prova. Write this thing down. Next one. It is faster for you to say it is forbidden for you to use your auto veicolo se la carta di circolazione è intestata a persona diversa dal conducente. What does this thing mean? Let me explain it vice versa before I explain what it means. Guys, do you know that I can be the owner of my car? I can borrow Mrs. Sonia my vehicle. You see I'm now. Even when police stop Mrs. Sonia fit show them, say, look, see the carta di circolazione here. It they show my name. They'll come ask them, say, okay, let me see your document or whatever. Let me see your patente. To know that, because when they ask you for your carta di circolazione, the first thing they check is your name. They want to know whether you are the owner of the car. They will not ask you for your patente. They want to check. So if everything is the same, for them, they have no problem. But whenever it's not the same, they will now start asking you questions. But you are not prohibited to borrow your brother's car, your sister's car. You see it now? They said, non è vero, okay? È vietato. Non è vero. It is false for you to say, if the carta di circolazione is intestato, is being registered on somebody's name different from me, it's not true that I cannot enter into the road. Of course, I can enter into the road. That means I can borrow my brother's car and even go where I want to go. It doesn't mean that I cannot drive. I can't drive on the road. Are you following me now? Non è vero che se non si ha il certificato di proprietà, you cannot enter into the road. Now, it can happen that, guys, my certificato di proprietà, the document of my car, I might forget it at home. It can happen. Is it clear now? It can happen. So it's not true that I cannot drive because I don't get them from. That's why it's very important sometimes. Some of these documents, have it on your phone. Sometimes it's important. Let's continue. Non è vero che su tutte le strade è vietato il transito di veicoli che superano 10 metri di lunghezza. See, the thing don't even, they said, it is false for you to say, on the road, what? The keyword is tutte le strade. How can you say on all the roads? See, tutte means all type of the road. It's prohibited for you to use vehicle that goes way above the length of 10 meters. It's very, very wrong. Is it clear now? Except they put that segnale there. All right, let's continue. La guida di un veicolo da parte di un soggetto che non ha conseguito la corrispondente patente è considerato reato. Now, very, very important. For those people now where they go buy patente somewhere else, do you know they call it reato means it's a crime. It's a big crime that if they catch you, now you and lawyer now come to talk. La guida di un veicolo, da parte di un soggetto, from the part of a subject, from somebody that didn't do that particular patente is considered a crime. It's written in patente. And Navero, they wrote it in the paragraph, very, very clear. All right, let's continue. So that's why it's very important to study and pass your exam. Let's continue. They're going to say, un autoveicolo per poter circolare devono essere munito. Now, your autoveicolo, for you to enter into the road, it must have the following characteristics. It must have the following documents for you to be able to drive on the road. Number one, tag. What is tag? Plate number. Your vehicle must have a good plate number, number one. Number two, carta di circolazione, the document of your car. Certificato di assicurazione. What is certificato di assicurazione? For example, now your libretto, on that name for certificato di assicurazione is your libretto, your insurance certificate. How does this thing work, guys? Let me just throw small light on this thing. Do you know that whenever you get your patente, you can't go buy a new car? Now, we will see this later on in life, actually, maybe next week. Now, you must insure your vehicle. That's for sure. You must do insurance. You must go and insure your vehicle. Now, when you can't go insure your vehicle, it will cost you a lot of money. Sometimes it will even cost you double of the money where you take buy the car. Now, why sometimes better say you never get patent. Allora, apart from joke, insurance is even costly. It's very costly more than even it's more than even costly. It's more costly by even sometimes. So they laugh about this. Sometimes we know say insurance. Somebody called me one day, all my host and tell me, so the insurance on one pay too much. I got how much did they buy the car? You can't tell me how much you buy the car. How much insurance? The truth is no join very well because insurance is very costly, especially if you're just getting your patent and new. You can even be paying up to 2,000 euro. That's a different thing. Allora, that's a different thing. So, what am I trying to say? When you don't insure your vehicle, some people pay one year, some people pay 6 I pay 6 months. Is it clear now? And that this law they did one time. Why I'm telling you this story because we're about to finish. So it's better we know these things. So there was this law they brought out one time that if you have a family member, it's still working up to now. It will cost you lesser. It will cost you lesser. You can use a family, but for unfortunately, you don't get family member. Not only you did. A family member we get patent already for almost 10 years. You can use the person this thing. And they will now reduce the price for you. But if you are just, only you and you don't have your patent there, it's going to cost you more money. Now, guys, watch. Once you've gotten your your certificato di assicurazione, it comes into validity 25 hours. Once you just pay your money, you can start driving your insurance. Your insurance covers, they call it ereccia. It covers a particular thing. We're going to see it. It covers accident that you do to other people. Just minor accident. It doesn't cover you killing somebody on the road. Are you following me now? Now we'll see these things later on. And this topic they are very, very deep. So they say you must have your certificato di assicurazione. Very, very important, guys. So that when you hit somebody, the person will get hope, say, okay, you go repair my car. You see it now. You're not a hit and run person, you run away. Then the person now will go for problem. Next one. Your vehicle must have what they call segnale mobile di pericolo, which you've already seen. I don't want to ask questions here, but I believe say una still remember them. They say you must have your segnale mobile di pericolo, and we have learned segnale mobile di pericolo already. Now they can say le targhe del veicolo devono essere apposte stradalmente. Now, do you know that if your plate number is not being placed very well, police can even give you multa. Police can stop you, and it's a problem. They say le targhe. Remember that target is the plate number of your vehicle. Needs to be placed strongly. Needs to be placed very, very well. In posizione corretta. It's very important for police, Do you know that sometimes when police they follow you, don't think that police they stop you because of a reason. They know. If they don't want to stop you, they will not stop you. Once they are following you, because many times they have their camera in their front and back. They've gotten your plate number. In their vehicle, they will just check your plate number and check if you are okay. And that's why you see them will just pass. But most time when they stop you, they have a reason why they are stopping you. Sometimes it's not just because of control. Sometimes because they know why they stop you. All right, let's continue. Devono essere sempre leggibili. And there's a place we'll now read also where how many meters your vehicle, your plate number should be seen. They said, watch, your plate number needs to be seen very, very visible. It should not be, what is contrafate? Contrafate means it should not be fake. Don't go and bring a fake plate number and put there. What is manomese? Don't go and bring plate number with you know, it don't the corrode finish, it don't the corrosion on the finish. You can't read it anymore. No. Non possono essere piegate. Your plate number should not be bended. It should be straight. Are you following me now? Let's continue. È consentito esercitarsi alla guida se muniti di foglio rosa. Guys, very, very important. Do you know that once you just finish with me here, you can go do your wonderful exam. Do you know you can start driving already with your foglio rosa? That's why it is very, very nice. All these my students who don't pass exam now, they don't they drive foglio rosas. Even with your foglio rosa, you can start driving. You can start driving until you pass your practical. Some of us are not taking this in serious. I don't know why we're not taking it serious. I don't even know why. With your foglio rosa, you can already start driving. You see it now. They said it is allowed for you to even start training how to drive if you already have the foglio rosa. Foglio rosa is the temporary this thing, Once you pass your theory, they give you foglio rosa. It functions neatly. Get a foglio rosa, you can be driving even for 1 year. I have a student that is going almost 2 years now. He never still passed practical. So, but he was able to pass the theory one touch. You see it now. So if you then until you pass your practical, they will not give you your patente. Let's continue. In particolare, il futuro patentato. Now you that wants to get your patente, they call you neopatentato or they call you only patentato. Può esercitarsi alla guida anche in autostrada. Do you know that when you are training, you can even enter autostrada? Yes. Remember, you have your own speed limit. We have done these things before. They said anche in autostrada or su strada exurbana principale or in condizioni di visione notturna. Do you know you can drive in the night? All these new students, especially the women, they fear to drive for night. when they get their patente. You can drive anytime. Is it clear now? Prevedendo in particolare che nelle autostrade, watch, as nel patentato, if you find yourself in autostrada, watch.
But please, sir, I want to ask. I want to ask something, sir. Please,
Yes, sir.
they are saying that they said that when you have fully rules while you're driving, you should be someone should be with you like who have driven for 10 years.
No, it's not written here.
Ah,
No, it's not
okay.
compulsory.
Okay.
It's whenever you are doing, when you do your training. Person who don't drive for 10 years, they help you. Is it clear now? But when you don't drive, when you don't get your, it's not by fault that somebody must be with you there. Is it clear now? But it's very important that for someone to train you how to drive, it should be somebody. This is what it is. It should be somebody that have at least driven for at least 10 years. They have 10 years of experience. And that thing is very important. It sounds funny, but it's true. Because when you don't drive for 10 years, your hand is strong. You can save accidents.
Okay, what of person wey fair know how to drive, just that he never get la patente. Now we can go pass the theory. He can't dey drive now, just like as you talk am. And person wey get 10 years no journal, how e be for that kind one?
No, first of all, you must have your patente if you want to drive in Italy, first of all. And on that thing,
Yeah, but person wey you say, okay, person get for you rosa, maybe just pass.
No, you cannot teach the person. No, the person will teach you how to drive. Now, person will get patente. Because the police stop off now. Honestly, police stopped off now. Person they teach you how to drive. Yes, the person gets years of experience, but he don't get patente. You see it now. So it's a big crime. It's not 18 years, but think about it, it's a big crime. Number one. Number two, also, there's something you touched something I want to also touch. We didn't discuss it, but I want to say something very important. Guys, it's very important. I used to hear this many a times. Some people will say, I don't drive for many years for Nigeria. Practical no go be my problem. That theory go now only theory. Let me tell you guys one truth. It sounds funny, but this is the gospel truth. I won't lie to you. Do you know that theory is more simple than practical? See, guys, it doesn't matter how many years you don't drive for Nigeria. There are students here that passed that they drove in Nigeria all their life. They still fail them for practical. I'm not joking with you. It happens many times. So now they take practical, say na simple thing. Say you don't drive for many years. See the tension, the fear. Maybe they give you instruction, you know, listen, they will just fail you immediately. They don't even have time to wait for you. No. They will just fail you immediately. They tell you, say, oh yeah, enter into the car because you want to use maybe sorry to use this word, maybe your own know-how. Because you don't drive for Nigeria before. You just enter into the car, just start driving. They'll just Fema, packager, they'll just fail you immediately. They'll just fail you immediately. When you enter into the car, there are things you need to know. That's why you need to go to register in their school. Go with someone that have driven before for many years. The person will give you instruction, give you information, all these things. But if you go with say, okay, I don't drive for many years, they will just fail you immediately because there are instructions, there are things you need to know. When you enter into your car, you check your left and right. You do, you turn your neck at least, check the back. There are things you need to do before you start driving. If you don't do all these things, they'll just say, you know what, just stop the car. They'll just say don't fail. All right. I've had stories of many people be saying, I don't drive for Nigeria many years, but they will still fail them for practical. They didn't fail them in theory. Now practical they fail them. Now they can't say what?
Yes, it is called comportamento de conducente inside the vehicle.
Comportamento del conducente. Yeah, that one today. All right, they can't say what? They say you as a driver, we just get patente. Prevedendo in particolare, okay? If you find yourself in autostrada that has carreggiata con 3 o più corsie, watch. Sia vietato impegnare a 3 corsie all'infuori delle 2 vicine al bordo destro della carreggiata. Let me break this thing down for us. Now remember, in autostrada, I taught you guys before the different names what they call the corsia there. We have what they call corsia marcia, marcia normale, marcia ordinaria. Who remember these things? We have what they even call corsia di sorpasso. Now they can tell you, say, if you find yourself in autostrada and you're a neo patentato, for no reason you should find yourself in every other corsia that is different from that one what they call corsia di marcia. And in that corsia di marcia or corsia ordinaria, that is the slow lane. That is where vehicles used to go slow. You just got your patente new. Autostrada is a place where people go speed, and you have to be experienced. Now, if you have less experience, stay in the right lane. They said it is forbidden for you to find yourself at the corsia, all'infuori of any corsia that is outside of that one where they close to the borderline of the carreggiata. All right. Let's continue. Gli autoveicoli usati per l'esercitazione di guida devono essere muniti sia anteriormente even posteriormente di appositi pannelli retroriflettente recante la lettera P. And that P means principiante. Now, this particular thing, unfortunately, people don't put in the front and back. Only in the back people put, but don't ask me why. Our book told us that they need to put that P both in the front and back. They said every vehicle that you're using to do training of driving, you should put this letter at P there. They say both front and back, and Navero. But when you go on the road, you see only back. People put only P. P mean principiante. You just they learn. All right. You know, in Nigeria, they call it learner, L. But yeah, we call it P. Let's continue. Al fine di salvaguardare l'ordine pubblico. Now, for the aim of protecting the public order, nella regolamentazione delle attività stradali, in the activity of road using, watch, la disposizione di veicoli per la sosta, parcheggio, viene in genere disciplinata mediante previsione di idonei spazi. What does this mean? Now, they said for them to, give orderliness and everything, they said they provided a good parking space outside the carreggiata where you can park your car. Is it clear? They said a ciò riservata sia dentro che fuori le zone residenziali. Now, they provided space where you can park your car, both inside the city and also, of course, outside the city. They said, viene in genere disciplinata mediante previsione di dono spazio. Now, they've created spaces where you can park your vehicles. And all these things is to create orderliness on the road. Is it clear now? So you will not be parking your car in carreggiata. Now, that's why you go to every commune you go to, you see where you park your vehicles. You see where you park your vehicles. All this is how they do. This is how a society needs to be. You get where you park. Don't be saying you go park your car anyhow. Let's continue. È obbligo di utilizzo degli stessi. It's obligated you use all these particular parking spaces. Is it clear? Onde evitare che un eventuale abbandono disordinato e casuale dei veicoli possa produrre il blocco della circolazione. Guys, very important. That's why now I'll soon explain this. That's why in our country, when they do party, they will all go block everywhere. You don't have the power to do these things. They said, do you know that if you eventually park your car in a disordinato way, they say it can produce what? Blocking of the circulation. It can cause traffic hold up. That's why it's very important you park your car. That's why they produce parking. They give us parking spaces. For example, now if you go to England, their own parking space now very bad one. Even bad past it alone. For that place, they used to park on carreggiata on the matcha pier there. You don't even get good parking space. Yeah, they have good parking space. If you go to your palazzo, you now get parking space. Some of us even have garage. Even outside, you have parking space outside. So they make parking space very, very good here in this place. Is there any question, guys? Norme varie. Now, we'll soon start seeing some things very, very important. Documenti da esibire agli agenti. Remember, carta di circolazione, certificato di assicurazione. Very, very important. These are the things you show policeman. It's not that if police want to ask you your documents, prego, soggiorno, you go say no. They still have the right to ask you, but these are the documents you should give to police according to patente. All right. Guys, very important. Waiting will make them, everybody pay attention here. How many of us there here? Waiting will make them carry your carta de circolazione. Tell them, ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Now, retiro della carta de circolazione simply means, now, student, I want you to go to your jotter. Please, if you're listening to me, go bring out your pen and paper. I go call you if you don't bring pen and paper. I'll call you out. If you are eating, bring out your pen and paper. I'm seeing everybody, I beg. I beg, when I bring out my pen and paper, because I'm seeing everybody. Because this part is very, very important. It's very, very important, please. What is...
Our teacher not the see vision.
I see vision, I tell you. What is retiro della carta de circolazione? Now, this particular part, we're about to learn why they go seize whether your patente, whether your documents, and who has the power to do it. So the trick here is that, number one, try to understand who has the power to do it. Are you guys following me? Number two, and also, check the reason waiting go make them seize that particular thing. Waiting go make them commit that action. Watch. They call this one retiro. Waiting go make them do retiro. They will carry your document of your car. Say, you know waiting, we don't take them. We've taken it away. Nobody say we seize them. We've taken it away. Because seizing is different thing. They call it suspension. This one we say they don't take them. They say, okay, we don't take them. Bye-bye. This is the reason. Watch. Who can watch? The first thing we learn now, who has the power to do it? Il ritiro della carta di circolazione viene effettuata durante la circolazione dagli agenti che verificano la violazione. Now, guys, watch. Do you know that? Let me give you a typical example. Do you know that if you don't pay your revision, if you don't go do your revision, police has the right to seize, not even seize, to take away your car. They will take out for they're not, because suspension are different thing. Because suspension means they will tell you that we have suspended your whatever for some time. Now this one is retiro until you pay that. Let's say they will take it away from. They will not give you multa, for example. Until you pay that multa, you can come and take it back. This is what it means. For example, now if they take away your libretto, your card, let's say your libretto of your car, document of your car, that is carta di circolazione. Because that name for carta di circolazione is called libretto. If they take it away from you because of the following reasons: number one, maybe your vehicle is late, you never do your revisione. All of us know what is revisione. Number two, you've not paid your RHIA, your insurance money, you never pay them. These are the reasons why they will say, okay, no waiting, your libretto, give it to us. One, you don't pay your money, we will not give it back to you. This is a typical situation. Now they said, il ritiro della carta di circolazione can be done by police. Write it down. I'll give you 1 minute to write it down. I'm not going to talk. Il ritiro della carta di circolazione viene effettuata dal agenti. It can be done by the police. Have you written it down? Hello?
Please, sir, come again, sir.
Il ritiro della carta di circolazione viene effettuato da agenti del traffico.
See the top of bicycle.
You say?
Yeah, see the top of bicycle. I want to start to make a right down.
We'll not wait for you. I'm sorry, Sha. It is where I'll send the video later. They're gonna say, watch. Il ritiro. What thing will make them take away that your carta di circolazione? Number one, who has the power to do it? Police. Have you written it down now? First thing. Now, what thing will make them do it? Quando verificano the following thing. When they verify that this particular thing is going to happen. Now, they can take away it. They can take it away from you. All right, guys, we'll soon go for break. I don't know who's making noise. I don't know who they make noise. All right, we'll soon go for break. When we come back, we'll do what we can do. See, students, this particular lesson is very important. Everything we want to do now is important to the end of the class. Every lesson now is bomber to bomber. Every lesson here is a hit. One more thing again.
Because I try to make I read this place where they read, so the thing they be like say go zero the tester.
Yes, sir. I'll try my best. I want to know one thing again. I go start new lesson from 5th of May. So that means we'll go finish our class here before 5th of May. So we're starting a new class. So those who are not serious, when are they doing a 60-year-old?
Sir, you want to spread your key also this group.
We must collect on this year. We must collect our patente this year.
Yes. So we start new class 5th of May or something like that. So, you know,